Very good day to all of you. How have all you been? Now, today my topic is relatively easy, but it is something that we are always faced with, especially the management or HR or business owners, So it is with regards to dealing with underperforming staff. Now, the question that we always need to ask ourselves is why employees underperform and how can we help them? All right, it is never easy having to deal with underperforming staff, right? But if left attended, their presence can have a damaging effect on the other employees' morale, or on the employees' morale, the company's culture, as well as setting a bad example for others in the company. So, decreased employee productivity, diminished quality of work, or repeatedly missing deadlines, often demonstrate underperformance at work, although the severity of these situations may vary. That, having said that, by putting the right steps in place, leaders can manage their employees with greater confidence and deal with underperformance productively and tactfully. So let us, first look at some of the reasons, as to why employees underperform. I have actually listed down 8 reasons, to help us with trying to understand why. Number 1, possibility there is lack of skills. Every role demands a specific skill set, and if employees lack those skills, all right, they are most likely to lose confidence and they will perform badly. And also, employees who have technical abilities but lack time management skills, they will definitely be less productive as well. Number 2, lack of motivation. Employees who lack motivation to perform their duties or to bring out the best in them, usually, right, when they underperform. So that is the thing that will happen when they are lack of motivation. The next one, which is actually number 3, right, the unrealistic expectations. Now, if the job responsibilities are not what the employee anticipated or were not properly mentioned in the job description, they will definitely feel disappointed. They will feel dissatisfied, or they will have this lack of enthusiasm to perform better. And then lack of recognition. Now, if the staff members are not appreciated, all right, for their performance, their productivity and zeal to work, right? And so the zeal to work will decrease significantly. So, I mean, this is something, that is quite common, And number 5, all right, workplace stress. Now, stress due to poor working environment and burnout can also reduce the employees' morale and productivity. Now, the next one, inadequate training and growth opportunities. Now, due to lack of on-the-job resources, opportunities to learn new skills or career advancement within the company, so the employees will also feel stagnant, and they are most likely to underperform as well. Number 7, lack of variety. When their jobs become monotonous, employees will also lose interest in their work and they will deliver low quality results. Number 8, if they have personal issues. Now, challenging circumstances in employees' personal lives can seriously affect their ability to concentrate on or to perform their day-to-day job or task. So definitely, this will decrease their productivity, and there are actually many steps for you to take, all right, in order to improve these performances. And sometimes even the most dedicated employees' work performance, it will decrease due to personal issues or job dissatisfaction, among other reasons. However, you can handle these situations with a consistent approach and by following these 7 basic steps. Let me draw it out one by one. Yeah. Number 1, recognize sign of underperformance. Now, what you need to do, business leaders, or leaders of companies or HRs or head of department, look for signs that imply underperformance and document specific examples of how an employee's work have suffered. All right. And next, you need to find out the contributing factors to their underperformance. The next one would be to conduct a one-to-one meeting with the employee. You need to find out the actual reasons for an employee's underperformance. You must ask them the right questions in the right tone, right? In the right tone. Now, schedule a one-on-one meeting to ask for the underperformers, for example, the reasons behind their lack of motivation and why, the reduction or the reduce in terms of productivity. You need to listen actively to the employees' responses to better understand their perspective. So to ensure that they understand the job expectations and areas that they require improvement, ask them how clear that they are regarding their goals and their task. Step number 3, you need to develop an action plan together. Once you identify the reasons behind the staff's underperformance, you need to come up with a plan, right, to improve productivity. Ask the employee if there are any areas where they may need training. Then what you can do is you jointly establish a time frame, okay, for when you would like to see an improvement in their performance. So, and if they have personal issues, then you can propose them to take the time off, certain period of time to go and settle their personal issues before coming back to work again. Number 4, schedule a regular follow-up, right, to discuss their progress. No, you need to give your underperforming staff enough time to reflect on their areas to improve. You need to set up a daily, weekly, and also a monthly meetings to monitor their progress and on the action plan. So you need to use this time to discuss the challenges as well as to find and to fix the roadblocks, right? And you can also use these meetings to identify whether the staff members, need any training or any support from your end. Okay. And step number 5, you need to give constructive feedback. Providing proper and timely feedback to an employee striving to improve their performance is essential, right, to their growth. You need to explain to them where they are lacking, and you must appreciate when you see them putting in the effort to improve. By this way, you can actually help them to see their progress, and you can identify the specific areas that require more attention. Step number 6, recognize the progress. As the underperforming staff begin to show improvement, you need to appreciate their effort. You need, referring to what they have accomplished and its positive impact. So you see, this recognition increases the employees' confidence, and it will inspire them. Yeah, it will inspire them to achieve the ideal performance level. And the last step here is on try to keep everything in writing. Now, after each discussion with them, email the employee a summary of any planned action, achievement, and the areas of improvement. So don't forget to include, suggestions from them as well, because you know why? This is a good way to track their progress in writing while keeping the underperforming staff, or their underperformance confidential. So you need to do that. Now, I hope my little sharing here will be of some help to you, and of course, this is just some of the guidelines, some of the red flags that you can see and what you can do in order to help them. But of course, you need to draw the line somewhere, and if you need to do the inevitable, you just need to do the inevitable. But nevertheless, always remember, when you give your staff a chance, you are actually giving yourself a chance as well. All right. So once again, I'm Philip Leong. I'm doing what I'm doing for the very fact that leadership matters because people matter. So I'll see you in my next video. All right. Remember, be a blessing to all those around you. Bye-bye.